Phishing Awareness by the University of San Diego's ITS Help Desk. Today we're going to go over ways to protect your accounts from being compromised by email phishing attacks. So what exactly is spam and phishing? Spam is defined as unsolicited commercial email. Phishing emails, also called spoof emails, are unsolicited emails sent to random email addresses, allegedly from a trusted source, such as USD web support, ITS Help Desk, or financial service firms such as PayPal, banks, credit unions, the IRS, etc. They may appear to be legitimate emails, but they actually represent a scam designed to obtain a person's account number, password, or other personal information. USD blocks over 50,000 spam messages per week and over 900 malware messages weekly. USD faculty, staff, and administration who use Microsoft Exchange receive 300,000 legitimate emails per week. Because of one recent phishing attack on March 6, 2016, in one day, USD had 300,000 emails that were blocked, significantly slowing down all legitimate university business communications. Phishing emails try to create a sense of urgency. Their headlines usually contain warnings designed to provoke an emotional reaction that will prompt the recipient to divulge personal information. Phishing emails sometimes contain embedded links to a fraudulent website that clone or closely resembles an actual website. Phishing emails sometimes contain fields or boxes requesting the recipient to update information or log on to the recipient's account. Phishing emails often intentionally contain spelling errors to circumvent spam filters. Let's take a look at a few examples of email phishing attacks. The following examples are from actual phishing emails used to compromise USD accounts. Let's take a look at some of the signs that this one is not a legitimate email. As you can see from the image, the email is being sent to undefined recipients. If you look at the To section, you will see that the address is not valid and only the words undisclosed recipients is seen. This is a sign that this particular email is not a legitimate email. If we move down to the Dear Member section, towards the body of the email, there's a very questionable salutation. Dear Member. The salutation is very general. Let's now move on to the subject line. E-notification of your payroll. ITS will never send you emails pertaining to payroll or financial matters. If we go down, the signature is again very general. When ITS sends out emails, the signature always has the actual person's name and contact information. A great rule of thumb is to look up the person's name on the USD directory to see if in fact they are a real person working with USD. Now, let's take a look at the part that actually makes you click on something. As you can see from this particular hyperlink, the URL looks valid at first glance. But if you look closer and actually move your mouse over the hyperlink, you will see that in fact this URL has another address embedded. In this case, Apex messaging. Lastly, the most obvious way to detect a phishing email is by the lack of USD template this email has. USD normally uses a standard email template when important information is being emailed to campus. Let's take a look at the next example. As you can see, many of these phishing emails have many things in common. Again, we see the To section to undisclosed recipients. Another general salutation with Dear Member. Another questionable signature with no specific ITS name or contact information. And if we move up to the subject line again is about payroll, and the ITS Help Desk will never send anything regarding payroll. This particular phishing email is also coming from @stmartin.edu. Why would anyone from stmartin.edu ever mail you about USD payroll matters? Lastly, by hovering over this click here to renew embedded link, you can see that it's in fact a URL not affiliated with USD. In this case, it's a tmago.com URL. And of course, the lack of USD email template should be the first sign of email phishing attempts. This next one is definitely an attention grabber. However, it's easy to detect that this is not a legitimate email. Let's take a look at the signs that this should not be considered a real email. As you can see on the From and To pane, the From address is from someone at vanderbilt.edu. Why would vanderbilt.edu send anyone at USD information about account maintenance? Also, the email is being sent to the same address. If we look at the body of the email, there's a very general click here link. USD ITS never sends emails with click here embedded links. And finally, no specific signature from ITS staff members. And as you may have already noticed, Our standard USD email template is not being used here. Let's go over some account and password safety tips. ITS will never ask you for your password. Never send your password or personal information by email, no matter what the request is. Never enter private or personal information into a pop-up window. Use a unique, secure, and complex password for USD and nowhere else. Your passwords for sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, Gmail, Yahoo should be different from your USD password. We see passwords stolen from other sites, then used to compromise USD accounts. Change your password at usd1.sandiego.edu. We advise against logging into your USD account on public access computers or computers that might be infected. A keylogger could grab your password. For more information, please contact the USD ITS Help Desk at helpdesk@sandiego.edu or call us at 260-7900.